Well, good morning, everybody. Another beautiful Tuesday. Kind of looks like the market's moving up a little bit. We'll look at that toward the end here. ANR, today's featured stock pick. ANR. ANR will be a buy over this green line. Let's see, basically over $5.58. Buy on any strength, and it looks like it's hanging around there, actually a little higher, 58, a little higher so far this morning, so it may want to gap up on us a little bit. On any strength, I'm looking for a price target of about $10.95 up here, then the 200-day moving average, and it may want to climb after that. It's a pretty good looking chart right here. Nice little rounded bottom breakout. We pulled back, created a bottom, now doing a little T-line run. If we take a look at the line chart, you can see how it's moving up. I would work with that trend right there. If price wants to pull back a little bit, if it holds in that trend, we'll stay in that trend, see if we can get it up to that 200-day moving average. Another one that we have, AXTI. AXTI, let's make that a little bigger. There we go. A little bullish engulf coming right off the 50-day simple moving average. Well, maybe technically that's not exactly a bullish engulf. So we'll call it a Hiromi. We have a bullish Hiromi here. After a little pullback coming off the 50-day simple moving average, a little 4-bar bottom, we've had a nice rally to a high, a pullback to a higher low, a rally to a higher high, and so far it looks like a pullback to a higher low. Up over the T-line, yesterday I would buy this on any strength, look for this to come back up, and we've got the 200-day moving average sitting here at about $4.40. And for the rounded bottom breakout strategy, the 200-day moving average is always the directional target that we have. Let's see the next one, IDIX. IDIX coming off the bottom, little pinball setup, little bullish Hiromi doji follow through after a nice downtrend that created a good oversold situation. Pinball setup, we want to buy on anything above the T-line, and it must close above the T-line today. That's very, very important. We want it to close above the T-line every day until it gets up to the 34 EMA. That's where we're going to take some profits, if not all, and then it's more than welcome to pull back and even close below the T-line if it wants to. But we want to stay above the T-line here. If we look at the line chart, you can see that we're starting to come up over the T-line right now. So we're getting that swing low buy signal right there. IGT, another stock pick today. IGT has had a very nice downtrend, overall downtrend, and then the weekend just gave it away. Just boom, they couldn't stand it anymore. They got out of it, and then the smart buyers started buying it. It rallies up just like it should. It pulls back just like it should. It starts to rally up, and it really doesn't go anywhere. It just starts creating this sideways trading area right here. And if we put a little line up there, you can see that we're playing with a little double bottom right in here. A little bullish candle yesterday. If we see some strength, this might want to take off. If it moves up over these highs, say the 1350 area, then we can see that 200-day moving average. So I think it's a decent looking chart here. We'll keep an eye on it. KBH, a lot of people looked at this one yesterday here in the room. KBH, that's just a beautiful trending chart. Doji, day before yesterday, bullish candle yesterday, creating a little morning star. Anything sideways in this little box area, this triangle box, to me would be a safe play, knowing that our stop is a close below this trend line and an add to on a breakout, and of course a buy on a breakout today. Very nice trending chart, looks terrific here. The only thing is it does need to get above this black line. That's what, well, we've already said that. Inside this triangle is safe play. Don't buy a full position. On a breakout, I'll look at buying a adding to it, and then a stop on a close below. MTG. I think MTG is setting up for our rounded bottom breakout. Well, we've actually already had the rounded bottom breakout. What we've got is a little pullback consolidation, little set of dojis down here on the 34, and I think it's ready to maybe start its trek back up, looking for that 200-day simple moving average. INTAP from the bottom. Inverted hammer day before yesterday, little bullish Hiromi yesterday inside the wick area. What we want to do is make sure you set a stop. Stop is the low of yesterday. Well, we'll do it this way. Okay. So about right in there. Definitely set that stop. We want to be a buyer on strength over that evening's inverted hammer right there. So we want to be a buyer over the 29.40 area. Set a stop at about 29.85ish, 84ish maybe. Aggressive traders, look at something on the inside. Make sure you set that stop and then add to it on a breakout. SID, S-I-D. SID has rallied up, pulled back. Another rounded bottom breakout here. 200-day moving average is a target. We've got a doji. It's not an engulf. It's not a gap up either. Multi-bar bottom doji, bullish candle. Want to follow that up. Watch for the T-line run. Stay with that T-line run area. USU. USU up over the 20-day simple moving average. I would definitely look at buying. I think USU may be headed up toward that 200. Little cheapy here. Maybe that's for some folks. Maybe it's not. Nice little hammer here. We've rallied up 4 days now. Over the 20 is what I would look for. Needs to certainly stay above that trend line there. And for the SPY, let's see here. What are we doing here? Looks like the SPY is opening up around 144.70, 75. So it looks like it certainly looks like we're gapping up 78. It's kind of bouncing right there. What I think the SPY needs to do, it needs to move up over this downtrend line right in here, and it needs to move up over this uptrend line. So if we just kind of split the difference right in the middle, I think an important area is going to be 145.45. I think we're setting up for our oversold bounce. A great candle yesterday. Bulls absolutely did marvelous yesterday. The Bulls need to see some follow through today. They need to create some follow through today. And I think in the end game, we need to get past these lines right here. The first one is this downtrend line coming from the top up here down. Get into this area here, stabilize, and then move up over this uptrending line right here. So I think kind of an important area. Let's see what happens. As I mentioned yesterday, right now I'm still at the point where, we have a downtrend. What I would be very cautious of is if we see a rally, and then if we see a sell signal in this area that may want to drive us down. And what we would have is something like that inverted J hook. Be very aware that that is very possible as we're moving up. I just don't want anyone to get caught into that. Hey, we're bullish to the moon, Alice. Here we go. And then all of a sudden you get stuck in this area holding something you might not want to be holding. Let's see. Did I miss any questions here? Let's see. Alrighty. Let me call it quits here. We've got about 4 minutes. I'll get back and open. We'll get traded here. So good trading, everybody. See you in a couple minutes.